have today? We're making a marble pound cake. Y'all know I love a good pound cake. Pound cakes are your friend. So let's go ahead on and mix up this chocolate and vanilla and make it do what it do. Come on in the kitchen, guys. Let's cook. All right, fam, let's get started with this pound cake. Y'all, it is hot today. It is summertime and I'm baking a cake. Why? Because it's good. Anyway, guys, so first we're going to start off. I've got 3 sticks of butter in here that have been brought to room temperature. To that, I'm going to add 3 cups of sugar. Don't start with me about, oh, that's so much sugar. It's a cake. All right? Cakes need sugar. That's what makes them cakes. We're going to get this nice and creamy. We've also got some sour cream here. I've got some eggs I've cracked. Y'all gonna laugh at me about these eggs, right? So I've been, I set up everything to do a video. I set up, cracked my eggs so I could pour them in one at a time. But then I didn't do the video as soon as I thought, so they all kind of got comfortable together. So we'll just pour it in slowly to show you the one at a time thing. I was like, really, Lori? Turn this up a little bit. It's very important when you're making cakes for your ingredients to be at room temperature. Very important. So that butter has been out, it was nice and soft, and well, sugar is room temperature. All right, now this looks good and fluffy. I'm gonna start adding these 1 egg at a time. I'm gonna pour them in what would be 1 egg at a time because I told y'all I started making the video that took longer than I planned. All right. The key is that as you put the eggs in, you want each one to fully incorporate before you add the next one. Okay, these yolks are still kind of together. They all just got smushy and friendly. All right, guys, so now we've got all of our eggs in here mixed up with our butter and sugar, and those eggs were so close together, I had to tell them to keep it PG. This is a family program. Kids can watch this video. Anyway, guys, we've got that nice and mixed up. We scraped down the sides. I'm gonna add a little vanilla to that. Just homemade vanilla. Y'all know how I like to do things. Okay? But any vanilla will do. Just about a tablespoon. Some people use a teaspoon. I like vanilla. There we go. Okay, we're gonna give that a quick mix one more time. All right. Now always make sure with your cakes that you get it well mixed at this stage, because once we start to add the flour, you don't want to over mix it or you're going to get too much gluten development and then your cake is going to be dense and hard, and we don't want that. Just because we want a firm cake don't mean we want a hard cake. Firm and hard, 2 different things. Amen. Okay, we're doing this with sour cream today, guys. So I've got a cup of sour cream here. I'm going to leave a little bit of it aside. This has been brought to room temperature. Okay, room temperature is good because it helps everybody get along in the cake world. You know what I'm saying? If you just throw something in there too cold, it don't take kindly to that. So we're gonna start with adding a little bit of this sour cream. Okay, and again, you can do this as a sour cream cake or as a cream cheese pound cake. Really, just pick whichever pound cake base you want to. I wanted to do sour cream today because I like the chocolate and sour cream playing off each other. All right, and here's my cake flour. I'm gonna add this in a little at a time as well. But I'm gonna stop it because I am not trying to make a mess all over this kitchen. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Because if you all have been watching me, you know I can make a mess in the kitchen. Woo! I think we're on our way, family. You wanna let this get mixed in there real good. Oh yeah, let's put some more of this sour cream in. There we go. See, it's just combined. More sour cream. And again, sour cream, buttermilk, milk, whatever you want to use. You know, pick a thing, anything. And alternate the liquid, which in this case is sour cream, and your flour. Go back and forth between the two. That looks so good. It's getting so creamy. Okay, good enough now. I'm gonna go faster this time. There we go. I I didn't dump it all in. I'm so excited about this marble cake, y'all. Because, you know, in my family, we're not big chocolate people. I know. But little Aiden is. That boy loves chocolate. So a marble cake is actually the best of both worlds for everybody. Because he'll get chocolate like he wants, and we'll all get vanilla like we want. All right. This is the last of the sour cream I'm going to put in here. I'm saving a little bit of this sour cream to mix together when we mix up the chocolate portion of the batter. You hear that? That's the oven saying it's ready for the cake. Let's hurry up and get this thing in there. Mix that. I hope y'all heard that beep. If you didn't hear that beep, what I just said made absolutely no sense at all. So if you didn't hear the beep, the oven beep. If you did hear the beep, never mind. And the last of our flour goes in. All right. Hello. Got to work upside down so I can make sure you can see everything over here and all that stuff. I'm going to also scrape these sides down. Oops. Got a little flyaway piece from the spatula. There we go. Okay. And we'll scrape these sides down again. Now we want to give this a good mix. Not too fast. I'm going to take this bowl here and I'm going to mix up our chocolate that we're going to add. So what we're going to do is let this finish mixing, take some of the mixture out of here, put it in this bowl, and to it we're going to add this chocolate. This is beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Semi-sweet chocolate baking squares that I've melted. Okay, and here we've got some unsweetened cocoa powder. I'll put that in first. And we're going to add a little bit of that cream too to help us get the consistency we want. All right, now I'm going to take this out. All right, here we go. See there. I'm still going to scrape the sides down again, so don't worry. I know y'all are thinking, girl, you forgot the sides. Thank you for thinking of me, and thank you for sending me the vibes to help me. But I didn't forget this time. There we go. I'm telling you, working upside down be tripping me out. I'll put that right there for now. Gonna get this off of here like that. Oh, all right. So I'm just gonna give this a stir like this. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna take a spoon. I'm gonna take out about 2 to 3 cups of this batter, okay? I'm not measuring exact because y'all know I don't do that, okay? So for purposes of a recipe, I would say take 2 to 3 cups. For purposes of this, I'm gonna take a bunch, okay? All right, we're gonna see if that looks right. There. Okay. Now, can y'all see? Can you see me, fam? I hope y'all see what I'm doing. Okay, now to that, we're going to add this melted chocolate. This is, like I said, some semi-sweet chocolate that I've melted. I got a baking bar, that good old, that Ghirardelli, got that good chocolate, y'all. All right, you can use chips too, don't mind me. But use some semi-sweet, because we want this to be rich. See, and I didn't take out even parts, like I didn't do equal parts of chocolate and vanilla, because I still want more vanilla than chocolate. But that's just me, because like I said, I'm not a big chocolate fan. And it's my kitchen, my recipes. Okay. Oh, come on, I'm a nice mom. I make babies. Everybody gets what they want around here, especially me. All right, guys, then we're gonna add in a little smidge of this remaining sour cream, just to help it out. Okay, now I'm gonna take this spoon, and see here, I'm just stirring this together. It's not difficult. Now you be careful because you want to incorporate this cocoa powder, okay? And you don't want it to fly everywhere, so take your time, work in and then go out. See how I'm doing that? Now you can also add a little smidge of coffee into your chocolate cakes. That sometimes helps really amp the flavor up. Sometimes I'll put a little espresso in there or something. Oh, this looks good. See that? Look at that. And that's all we need to do with this part. Make sure it's mixed well. There we go. And that's our chocolate cake layer. Boom. Okay. So here's our vanilla. I gave this a nice stir in here. I have not overmixed it. Scrape down my sides. I'm gonna get my cake pan. Bundt cake, pound cake. Love a pound cake. You move this stuff over because I don't want to make a bigger mess. Now, why am I so mess prone? Like when I'm in the kitchen cooking, I don't understand what happens sometimes. I think I get, you know what I think it is? I think it's I get to talking and I don't pay attention because I'm too busy running my mouth. At least that's what my husband tells me, but he loves it. You know, if I didn't talk, that's how they know something's wrong with me is when I'm quiet. So I just talk myself into talking. All right, we're gonna start with this vanilla layer, okay? Gonna put this all around the bottom here. Okay, just like so. I'm gonna show you. I'm not sure if you can see it from these angles. All these here camera angles, y'all, fancy. I'm gonna leave a little bit to put on top of the chocolate layer in a second, okay? See that? Just like that. Just give it a little mix if you need to for the bottom. Like so. I hope my gut isn't sticking out. Now while I'm making a cake. All right, I got some left in there. Now here is our chocolate layer. Can you see this, guys? See there? I went about halfway-ish. And now to our chocolate layer. I'm just gonna put this in big, like this. There. See that? This is so good, I can't wait. I'm actually not anti-chocolate, you know? It's just like, not something I fiend for. You know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, chocolate. Mm-mm. I want bread like that. But a marble cake, I can live with a marble cake. So you see how I'm putting this in here? I'm gonna put it in the middle. That's why I didn't do too much of the batter, just enough. Go. And here. My babies are gonna be so happy, especially my baby. Ooh, that boy loves chocolate. Here we go. Oh, there we go, and here. See that? Get as much as you can out. Don't go crazy trying to be like you got to get every scoop, because you know what? Whatever's left in the pan here is what you get to lick. You know, all that bottom of the cake pan stuff. Let me get an offset spatula out of here real quick. I know I have one. Bingo. Now, I'm hoping you can see this fan. Can y'all see? Okay, I'm gonna do it here. I think you can see. I'm gonna take my spatula, my offset spatula, see, and just smooth this down a little bit, like so. Okay? Now again, with the marble cake, the point is for the chocolate and the vanilla to cook together, which they will, but we just want to make sure that we kind of have a, you know, spread this out so we're working with some kind of structured situation. Now we're going to take the rest of this vanilla cake, pour it around top, like so. See there? It's okay if a little chocolate gets on there, so it's marble. That looks good. I know it looks good. I can't wait. Am I making a mess? I told y'all I was gonna make a mess. Okay, here we go. And there. All right, now, put this over here. Give the hand a wipe. Now I'm gonna go back to this little offset spatula here. I'm gonna give it a quick wipe off. And I got chocolate everywhere. I can't tell my kids to be neat because mama messy. Anyway, I'm gonna spread. See how I'm doing that? Okay. Here's some spreading to get everything all over. And now that I've spread, I'm gonna take this spatula and I'm gonna do some of this right here. This is how I swirl. You swirl how you swirl. I swirl how I swirl. Okay? There. I sprayed the pan very well too, just so you know. Okay. Oh. Well, now the moment of truth. I have never made a pound cake that I didn't love, and that didn't love me back. All right, we're gonna put this in the oven, 325 degrees. see you guys in an hour or so. Well, family, our cake baked in the oven for an hour and a half because we had a lot going on in there, and it's cooled off. I've let it cool off. This is just a cake board. I highly recommend these after your cake cools. Just put it on this. Makes flipping it so much easier. All right, let's flip this over. You know this is the moment of truth, right? All right, flip. Well, I feel spongy. Let's see here. Okay, y'all. How does it look? I'm scared to look. I'm scared to look. Oh, she's beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And you guys, my favorite part, you can see some of the chocolate in there. You see that? Oh yeah, she's beautiful. Okay, we are going to melt some white chocolate, okay, and drizzle that on there, and some regular chocolate and drizzle it on there, and then we are going to be ready to go. This is it's cool now, but I want to let it cool a little bit more because when I drizzle that chocolate, I don't want it to melt on there. I want it to sit on it. All right. So let's get some chocolate going. Let's top this baby and let's dig in. All right, guys, so we're gonna icing this cake, and I'm gonna always keep it 100. Remember I just said, oh, we're gonna do this chocolate, the drizzle. That did not work like I had in mind, so I made a change. I made a course correction. Let that be a lesson to you. Make a course correction. You know, the chocolate melted, but I could never quite get it like I wanted it. So I'm just gonna switch to do a nice vanilla icing with some cocoa powder sprinkles. So here I've got powdered sugar, and to this powdered sugar I'm adding just a little bit of heavy cream, a little bit at a time, so I don't get it too thin too quick, because I want to really layer it on there. And see, this is why I tell y'all the truth. I could have like retaped the whole part and changed the end, but no, the icing I had in mind just didn't quite work out. Oh well, that happens. Okay, see that? Now I'm gonna add a little vanilla. The reason I'm adding the vanilla at this point is because I need a little more cream, but I want to be careful how much liquid I add. And since I know I need vanilla, I'm just going to be a little cautious not to overdo it. Just a little bit more. I might have to take the beans. I don't want to take the beans out. I want to take the beans out for more flavor. Here we go. See there? And I'm just whisking this just with a fork. You know, you can use an actual proper whisk, but I think a fork is fine. I'm gonna put one more drop of this milk in there. And this is about a cup of powdered sugar that I'm using, a little over a cup. And you see how I'm just adding the milk a teaspoon at a time. And that's heavy cream. You can use heavy cream, you can use half and half, you can use evaporated milk, pick a milk, any milk, that's right. Okay, now see, I like that nice and thick. So I'm gonna put that here into this cup, well, into the plastic bag in the cup, okay? So that it doesn't fall and get loud on us. So I'm just standing up this bag in the cup, in a glass, okay? So I can scoop my icing into it. You know what, I actually like this idea better. Thank the Lord my plan didn't work out. You know, he's always looking out. He keeps on looking out for me. Kirk Franklin wrote that song, right? He does keep looking out for me. All right, here we go. Icing in the bag. I guess I didn't put it in the bag quite right. You shake it down. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna use this corner over here. Make sure I got it all smoothed down. So I'm not gonna do a ton. This is a very rich cake, you know? And I'm gonna snip that edge right there, just a little bit, boom. And let's go. There we go. Oh man, this looks so good. I'm glad we did this instead, fam. And see, that's why I keep it real and honest. I just tell y'all, hey, that ain't work out like I thought it was. Y'all still love me, don't you? Look. And this is vanilla icing, which is perfect for a vanilla chocolate cake. Oh my gosh. This is working out perfectly. Okay, that part's a little messy. We'll cover that up, don't worry. And just go around as much as you can or as many times as you want to. Oops. If you feel like you need more icing, get you some more powdered sugar out, baby girl. Or bruh. Okay, there we go. Perfect vanilla icing. And here I've got some cocoa powder. Just gonna go high and sprinkle. Look at that. Just a little bit. Ooh, little dab will do you. There we go. And here we have our beautiful marble pound cake. I'm so excited to cut this open and get a slice, but I gotta get a picture first, y'all. So refer to the thumbnail. You should probably see a slice on the thumbnail because I gotta get some good pictures. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time right here on Calabama Cooking for more with me. Happy cooking.